Hi and welcome to Stage 2. This stage involves teaming up with a review agent. This stage is a two-step decision-making process. The first step involves making your initial decision after reading the review without any help from the review agent. This is followed by responding to the questions: is this review genuine or deceptive? How certain are you in your decision? And then, if you were booking a trip right now, how likely would you choose this hotel? When done responding to these questions, you now click on the Submit Initial Decision button to move to the second step of Stage 2. Now, the second step of Stage 2 involves 1. A display of the features of the review. These include the proportion of adjectives in the review from the review being less descriptive and detailed to more descriptive and detailed. A description of a measure of the readability of the review from being less readable to being more readable. A description or a measure about the analytic writing style of the review from being less formal and complex to more formal and complex. Then the emotional content in the review, which measures whether the review has a low emotional content or high emotional content. Based on these 4 features about the review agent then suggests its decision. In this case, the review agent suggests that this review is genuine. We also display an explanation visualization, which is a chart that displays bars for each feature's contribution score to the agent's decision. Now, bars to the left, negative scores, like in this case, the emotional content in the review, show features making the review more likely to be deceptive, with longer bars indicating stronger influence. Bars to the right, positive scores, like we have here, show features making the review more likely to be genuine, with longer bars indicating a stronger influence. In addition to the chart, we provide you with a chat interface where you can ask questions and interact with the review agent. For instance, I can ask the review agent, what is the most important feature in the review influencing the agent's recommendation? Then press enter. It tells you review agent is thinking, and then the review agent responds to your query. Here it tells you the most important feature influencing the agent's recommendation is the emotional content in the review. Yes, then it tells you about the other features, right? We have suggested questions you can ask the review agent. You can also ask any question you'd like to ask the review agent. For instance, here I'd like to know what specific words in the review influence the agent's recommendation. At this stage, we require you to ask at least 2 questions in the review with the agent before you can move on to the final decision. So what specific words in a review influence the agent's recommendation. It tells you, for proportional adjective, it tells you words like beautifully designed, impeccable, spacious in a review. As you can see in the review, tells you beautiful, tells you influences the agent's recommendation, right? So after your interaction or chatting with the review agent, at least by asking at least 2 questions, you can now click on the proceed to final decision button. Here, you respond to the questions: what is your final decision? Whether genuine or deceptive, based on your interaction with the agent, and also the features of the review or the agent's recommendation. In addition to how certain you are in your final decision, then if you were booking a trip right now, how likely would you choose this hotel, as well as how much did the agent influence your recommendation. We also provide you with a text box where we ask you to please describe how the agent's recommendation helped you keep or change your initial decision. When done, please click on Next to move to the next review. Thank you.